By the year 2000, after 20 years as an illustrator, photographer, and filmmaker, I'd handled everything from a 99-cent bristle brush to a $100,000 movie camera. And like any creative soul, I was searching for that next artistic challenge. After considering my creative options, I realized another painting, photograph, or film wasn't enough. This got me thinking. Looking back on my early professional life as an ambitious yet inexperienced image maker, I realized there had been no resource I could have referred to or reflected upon during my creative journey. What if there had been a resource that could not only have anticipated, but prepared me for the creative, intellectual, and moral challenges I would face on my path to professional success? And what if my next creative tool was the written word? And my next artistic adventure would be to create that very resource I could have used when I had everything to gain and nothing to lose. Before I could type the first word, I had to ask myself, what qualifies me to take on such a presumptuous project? For some, after a long and fulfilling career, there comes the call to give back. And after spending decades painting and photographing thousands of images for magazines, book publishers, and websites, creating album cover art and music videos for many of the greatest musical artists of my time, running my own production company, directing and writing feature-length films, short films, and documentaries, publishing several books on my photography, and giving countless lectures and workshops on the craft of image making to schools and professional organizations, I believe I was in a unique position to explore the purpose and process essential to prosper as a working artist. What began as a single book of a couple hundred pages has evolved over the last quarter century into a 5-volume, 2,000-page exploration of life as a creative professional. Nothing in the 700,000 words of the IMAGEMAKER'S HANDBOOK is theoretical. The offerings on these pages reflect my experience of 40 years of working and teaching, shaped as much by my failures as by my successes. From the power of the sketch to the art of the pitch, and from discovering your creative voice to declaring your dream job, The Universal explores the invaluable questions, concepts, skills, and experiences that will enlighten and empower both the student and the professional image maker to find their purpose and fulfill their potential in school and career. From choosing to make art for a living, to researching the best school, and from exploring your career options to preparing to prove your talent in the working world, the student provides a practical and philosophical resource for the aspiring image maker to inform and inspire an enriching and exciting educational adventure. From establishing an efficient and thriving business to achieving artistic and financial prosperity, and from overcoming creative burnout to discovering creative rebirth, the professional offers the ambitious image maker a path to produce a body of work that propels ambition and protects integrity through conquering failure, achieving success, and maintaining that success. From illustrating a children's book to directing a feature film, and from shooting a photojournalism assignment to designing a record album, the work describes, dissects, and demystifies the creative vision, practical techniques, challenging demands, and unique thrills of producing over 40 professional projects I've delivered in the disciplines of illustration, photography, filmmaking, and design. During the writing of the IMAGEMAKER'S HANDBOOK, there were many subjects that had nothing to do with being a successful illustrator, photographer, or filmmaker, and everything to do with being a flawed human who was able to survive myself to pursue a demanding and prosperous journey as a working artist. From the growth of therapy to the spirituality of discipline, and from the value of time to the purpose of passion, The Essential explores the practical techniques and philosophical concerns that empower personal and professional fulfillment in achieving balance between school, career, and life.